Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are here, man. Straightjacket podcast 355. It's Monday. It's getting darker earlier, which isn't great for people who love the sun. It's winter. Get with it. You know what I mean? Nuruddin in particular. But Nuruddin, man, how are you, man? All good, all blessed. How's your weekend? You know what I mean? I'm still recovering from illness, but we're here. You're on mute, by the way. You're on mute.
Yeah, big up, Saeed. I'm good, bro. It's been tiring weekend. I was in London. Doing the activism, doing solidarity work with the families. Did the march in London with families who've lost their basically state murder in it. People that were taken out by the state. Yeah. So we were there for the people. And actually watched the whole game on the coach on the way back.
Oh, wow. I see the match reaction. Internet. Yeah. I see the match reaction with the crowd, you know what I mean? Your brothers and sisters on the march and that, you know what I mean? Yo, man, I see the energy, man. It's good energy. Even Nuruddin is getting a bit giddy. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm sick of... People think that I actually enjoy Manchester United losing. I don't know what it is. People actually think... Bro. Listen... You know how good it is to see my team score 4 goals?
Yeah.
Do you think how rare? Do you not understand how rare that is? Manchester United score 4 goals against one of our biggest bogey teams.
Yeah.
The team that smashed us. I was at every game for the past 3 seasons where Brighton has smashed us, bopped us off the park. And every game I could say, you know what, they could have scored more. Every one of those games do I ever think Manchester United were anywhere near it. So to see Manchester United put a team like that to the sword.
To the sword for
3-0 for that was, and then second half, and then he went, back to Manchester United, the usual stuff that we're used to. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be excited. I'm giddy about that game because I didn't expect Manchester United to win like that, to score 4 goals. I didn't expect Brighton Brian Mbeumo. I've been waiting for those finishes. I've done a player profile on Mbeumo, and I specifically talked about through the legs where he shapes to go wide, to bend it there, and then bangs it on here. I talk about Wayne Rooney, how Wayne Rooney one season was always bending them. 2 years later, Rooney was giving the goalkeeper the eyes, defenders the eyes, and putting it in their reverse. Yeah, like the reverse, the reversing it into the nearest corner. So I've been talking about this, and to see that to happen, I'm gonna be giddy. I'm gonna be happy about that because that means my weekend.
Here we go.
My weekend's not ruined, but I'm just giddy for the result and the way United played in that first half.
Yeah,
but the realities are there.
Yeah, it's been a few weekends. You know what I mean? Not just one weekend.
Three weekends, Saeed. So I remember you setting that challenge for the team. Win 2 games, 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Now it's like buses. 3 wins come.
3 wins, bang.
And we're all praying for that brother in Spain to get that haircut, man, because he's looking mad.
Does he live in Spain, by the way? I didn't know he lives in Spain.
I think he lives in Spain, yeah.
Yeah, big up to him, man. I hope that he don't get Man United to cut his hair, because I don't want Man United getting on the bandwagon. You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying, taking his moment. I hope he does it on his own platform, man, because, like I said, we're that close, man, to doing it, man. You feel me? 2 more games away. But it is the 2 toughest games out of the, well, to be fair, Liverpool and Brighton are tough. They're all tough, to be honest with you. But away from home, you know what I mean? But we're going to...
United have got to do it now. They've got to do it. They've got to do it now.
Yeah.
They can't. This momentum has to continue now.
Yeah.
This momentum...
You know what? Does it feel like momentum to you? Like, how do you feel? Because obviously, I'm like, my week's been blessed. Obviously, I've not been well, but bro, like, I feel good, man. Like, you know what I mean?
When wins, you feel a lot better, don't you? You don't feel the aches if United were to lose.
Bro, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like for me, people say, oh, you know what, football shouldn't affect you and whatnot. But bro, like, genuinely, when you actually deep it, like, I know there's so many things going on.
Some of them don't understand something. They don't forgive them, but they do not understand what football does.
Yeah.
They do not understand what football
does. Bro, 100%, bro. You get bantered, you get, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones where when you don't win, look at this weekend, by the way. Look how big this weekend was for Man United, bro. City lost, Liverpool lost again. You know what I'm saying to you? Bro, it's been a nice weekend. Chelsea lost as well. Yeah, Chelsea lost as well.
It's only North London that won this weekend. North London and United that won this weekend, mate.
Yeah, North London and United.
Merseyside lost. You know what I mean?
Merseyside lost. You know what I mean? Like, it's normally you're like everyone else wins, yeah, and then we're the only ones that, you know what I mean, are losing every week. But bro, like,
I can't wait for the big six tonight, Saeed. I can't wait for you to cook.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
And I feel bad for you because I don't really interact on YouTube with too many other non-United fans. In real life, I interact with loads of Liverpool, Arsenal, City fans, you know, in real life. But your midday lives, like, and all of that. That's why today I was doing a bit of work, but I was tuning in when I was out and about.
Yeah.
And I was tuning in because I was like, yo, I want Saeed to cook these, because the level of cooking that you have to take on all these months, almost for a year.
Every week, man. And this goes for everyone that's in work and whatnot. You know what I mean? Every week, bro, we've been getting cooked. And to see Man United win 3 games in a row. Listen, I don't want to say like it's a trophy or like we're parading it, or, you know, because people say, oh, look how the standards are falling. But bro, like, our eyes don't tell us.
Are we in control of the standards?
Bro, are we in control? Yeah, you can see it there.
They're in charge of the standards. We're just relieved that we won 3 games in a row. I don't know where people don't. I don't know how you can't see that. And people are like, oh, I thought you were hammering this. I'm like, listen.
Oh, forget all of that, man.
I don't know how sustainable it is playing this
long ball. Yeah, it is a lot of long ball. Yeah,
I don't know how sustainable that is. I don't know how much the team is doing to cover up for the midfield, but to me, the midfield will always be. Well,
Casemiro looks a different person right now.
And I can't forget, Saeed is playing well because everything's closer and tighter. It's like the first season. It's like his first season. Everything is closer. Everybody's closer together. You're not leaving in wide spaces. But I don't know how sustainable that is. So we're relying on one player's form. We shouldn't be doing that. There should be a systemic thing where this can continue. But long may it continue. To me, Saeed, this is the biggest thing. I'm going to enjoy it for long as it lasts. Because I know that it might not last. I'm enjoying it for the longest it is last.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm on. Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy when Manchester United climbing up the table. I'm enjoying Manchester United. Look, because
where we now? Top 6, something like that. We were 4th at one point. It was mad. You know what I mean? It was actually mad at one point where we were in the league. You get me? Yes, it is about taking it one game at a time. And yes, it is about maybe, understanding that, you know what I mean? Don't get too giddy. You know what I mean? We're not talking about no title race. Because that's what people wanted to do, innit?
I'm always getting giddy when United win, people. Remember that. But the rest of the stuff, I don't get giddy the next day, the day after. When United win, I'm giddy right there and then. I'm giddy.
You know what, man? I think for me, like I said to you, what's sustainable, what not is sustainable. I think for me right now with my United, wins have been hard to come by. I think we're doing, the thing is, right, it's very, very, at the minute, to do this over analysis here right now at this stage, maybe you do that once now we're in a position where you see now when we get into top 4, top 5, and we're there, and it's our position now to now say, are we going to keep on to it or we're going to bottle it? I think that's when you can say, yeah, where's the style of play? Where's this? Where's that? Right now, I can't lie to you. It's about getting your wins in, bro. Even me, super critical Saeed, yeah, at the minute is like, I hear it. We need style of play. We need to not play this long ball FC because it is a little bit long ball. But at the minute, you can't really do the over analysis because it's like United haven't had wins. You know what I'm saying, bro? And it's like, you know what I mean?
Saeed, people are like, listen, imagine fasting for 9 months, 8 months, getting little crumbs here and there. You're getting like just a little bit.
And then you got to ration your food.
And the next minute, there's a feast every week, bro. There's a feast every week. We're eating, man. Let us eat, people. Let us just eat.
Yo, man. That man said, yo, we got the iftar ready. Imagine they said the iftar's ready, but you can't have the samosa. But you got to do this. You got to listen, man. Let the brother eat.
Yo, let us eat, people.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you, bro. What are you saying?
I'm just outside, man. What's going on? Hey, iftar, some man skip the fruits and go straight for the samosa, Some man
they don't get the dates. They don't get the dates.
Some man even skip the Bismillah, Bismillah.
Yeah. Some man are skipping the Bismillah, everything. They're not even, when you pass them the dates, they're like, no, I don't want that. Give me samosa, man.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But you know what it is, though, man? I think the whole Premier League's not playing football right now. So you can't really, even though I say
Saeed, bring up the top 4. Bring up the top 4. Yeah. That top 4. That top 4 tells me everything I need to know about the league. We're 9 games in, 10 games in. And if that's the top 4 of the world's best league, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but this is only, to be fair, 9 games in. You feel me? Like,
still, Saeed, 10 games. That's a lot of games. 10 games in, yeah? And that's the top 4 of the world's best league.
Yeah. You
want us to take me serious? What, we got Sunderland. They just came up.
Yeah. Bournemouth.
What they doing in the top 4?
No, but what I'm saying to you, Musa, yeah, my thing was, yeah, when you talk about style of play, yeah, and whether, this hoofball is sustainable, at the minute, bro, the guys that are going to win the league are playing set piece FC. You know what I mean? And it's okay. Like, the thing is right now,
sustainable.
It's not sustainable, yeah. But bro, the fear of losing versus the wanting to kind of win and style, bro. Bro, I'm telling you now, bro. Like, people just want to win by any means necessarily, bro. It's a relief, bro. Not only is it a relief for your week, the pressure, the media, everything's been overanalyzed right now. I think now what you're seeing right now is a willingness now to win by any cost, bro. This idea of playing pretty football will get you relegated. Look at Burnley. A couple of years ago in the company, they were playing the best football in the league. I think now what you're seeing is Arteta said, yo, brother, we played this football in 22-23. We didn't win the league. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a bunch of a big physical men here, and we're just going to play set piece, and we're going to win the league like that. Like,
you know what's mad though, Saeed? You know what it is though? I've seen it over the years, and football always wins. I remember when Alex Ferguson will go to big games and he'll forget football.
Yeah.
He'll ditch football to the side and think, you know what? We're not going to concede. We're going to pack the midfield, and football will always win. We'll always lose those Champions League games. I remember the start of this season when Liverpool was on an unbeaten run, and everybody was like, yes, they're winning, but it's just not sustainable. And mark my words,
with Salah, though, Musa, with Salah, bro. Like, they were playing some good football, but Salah was on a mad one, bro. He was on a freak season, bro. Look at him now, bro. Now Liverpool are not winning as many games, bro. I'm not saying it was down to him, but you could still see, though, when you have a weapon, you have to use it. Hence why Amorim now has got this weapon now of playing this brand of football now, and it's working for him. He's now having to say, you know what, man, I can't do what I normally did last season because it hasn't got me anywhere. So let me just do this.
The question I ask here is, if Sunderland can sit in the top 4 after 9 games, where does Amorim, where's his excuse?
The thing is with Sunderland, first of all, they've won all their home games, and they went for it. To be fair, they've spent money as well. You got to remember that they have spent a lot of money. They have invested in their squad.
But Saeed, this is a championship side, Saeed. They didn't even win the
team, bro. They spent nearly 12 players. Look what they brought in.
Did they win the championship? Who won the championship? Did they win it?
No, it was Leeds who won the championship.
This is what I'm saying. So they didn't even win it. Well, my point is this: if Sunderland can be in the top 4, Bournemouth and Spurs, who finished 17, and everybody was laughing a couple games ago at Thomas Frank. All I'm saying is it just gives our manager no excuse, because by no means should these teams be there. So if they can be there, it just doesn't make what we're doing extraordinary. That's all I'm saying. If the top 4 now was Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and example like Chelsea, and then we were just there behind them, and them lot were all firing, I'll be like, okay, something's cooking it. But when I look at the top 4 with who's in there, I don't expect none of those teams in the top 4 now to finish there come the end of the season.
It's too early. That's what I'm saying. It's too early, man. Like, this top 4,
that means it's too early for us to get excited.
I agree. That's why, for me, we're just enjoying the wins while we can, because at the end of the day, what Nuruddin said is very, very true. You don't know when the loss is going to come. My thing is with this league, with top 5, I almost think sometimes, you can't really over-celebrate being top 5, even though I do believe for United's sake, it is a bit of an achievement because we've not been there since, Ten Hag? What you got to do is be you got to be less consistent, or less inconsistent than the rest of them. It's not like a gimmick, bro, this top 5, by the way, You've just got to be less inconsistent than the rest. But as long as you keep winning your games and doing your bit, bro, we can do that. That's why I said, for me, this season, right, top 5 is achievable. I said it from day one. I said, we got the squad. If the manager can just adjust, he doesn't have to change his philosophy. Adjust, manage, understand, you know what I mean? Adapt. If he can do that, bro, top 5 is possible. The problem was beforehand, he was very, very stubborn. I've seen now from the manager, and people might say it's a bit too premature, that he's changing a few things here and there. Tactically, you can see we're playing 2 up front now. We're not playing 5 at the back anymore. And I think Nuruddin might even agree with you when he's seen that Sunderland. There is a difference in shape now that I didn't see beforehand. And that right now is what we're seeing right now. Hence why I've been getting the results. He may change it at any point, but we're going to see it. So these are just small little steps, Obviously added with the quality that we've got and that we know we've got. Premier League proven. I did tell you, hold up, Musa. But end of the day, when I look at it, I just think right now, United, this is what we should be doing. I don't think it should be a surprise, but it is a surprise compared to what you had last season. But this is what Man United should be doing with 1 game a week, with the quality that we've got. We should be beating Brighton at home. Obviously, it's not been the norm. The norm hasn't been to beat teams away from home or beat teams at home. But United should be doing this. Our home ground should be a fortress. So I'm not saying that Amorim doesn't deserve credit. He does deserve credit. But what I will say, though, is don't make the things that aren't the norm all of a sudden and say, but this is what we should be doing, man. So I'm happy we're finally delivering it. And I think it's good. I really do.
Now, 100%, Saeed. Listen, I agree with what you're saying. Manchester United should be a standard, but we don't have the owners. We've got clownish owners who don't have the standards. Yeah. And at this moment in time, Manchester United were just losing games. You know what I mean? We finished 15. People forget that, Saeed. We finished 15th last season.
Yeah, I know.
If it wasn't for the bottom 3 finishing that bad, we would have been dragged into a relegation. This season again, we've been at 14th. We've been this. At the end of the day, in this league, and I agree what Musa's saying. The standards of the league is not 10 games tells you a little bit, but after 15, 16, 17 games, you know more about where the league is. You know what I mean? Another maybe 9 games.
19% of the league has been set pieces this year. 19% of the goals, but you can only play what's in front of you. Like, try to play football.
You can't invent other people. Facts.
Yeah,
I agree. You can't invent other people. So the biggest thing for me is that at this moment in time, for stability, for us to stabilize, Manchester United needs stabilization. We need to be stabilized where we, like you said, doing the basics. Can we turn Old Trafford into a fortress? Yes. Can we make sure that we don't get beat on the road? Can we make it difficult? Can we become a very, very difficult team to beat? Yes. Can we do those basics? Like you said, Saeed, plus we've got more advantage than anyone else. Next 2 games, we're playing Nottingham Forest and Spurs. But both of them, Saeed, are midweek distractions. Champions League and Europa League.
I think Forest got kicked out of the Carabao Cup, but the week after that, it's Tottenham. Tottenham have got Carabao Cup, Newcastle. They've got Chelsea. Then they've got the Champions League. Then they've got United. So they've got 4 games, bro. That's mad. But the one with Forest, they got kicked out by Swansea. So they've got a week off.
Well, there you go. So at the end of the day, but usually that's where it would be like they would be playing in a normal Europa League. They would be playing in the Europa League. And that Thursday, Sunday, it's not something that's sustainable. For Manchester United, we don't have that. We're out of the pro. So the idea that now that advantage is huge, and people are not. And I always said a good coach will set the team up because you got 5 days to plan the game. Saeed, you come in on Monday, watch the video, then you study the analysis, then you do the tactics, then you go and train it out, walk it through on the training ground, then you implement it on a match day. So
I agree.
The biggest things for me is that hopefully Brian Mbeumo, Cunha, who was brilliant again, right? This weekend.
Oh,
people
man.
like him, Ahmad, people like need to find form and the confidence. With confidence, people do things instinctively other than thinking about it. So for me, it's better for the players. And I always said to it, I always begged for, we're not in the Europa League, where the coach has got time on the training ground to put game plans together.
Yeah.
And if this is what it means, that's what it means. At this moment in time, the Premier League is one of the weirdest, strangest start to a league I can ever remember, Saeed. Because the football, it's mad. Like Rory Delap FC, mate. Tony Pulis coaching. You know, Tony Pulis, every football team that's doing a long throw needs to go and put 10%.
They need to give him his praise.
They need to pay him. They need to pay the man. They need to pay Tony Pulis, man. I'm going to get some t-shirts, mate. Pay Tony Pulis.
But you made a point. Saeed made a point earlier about the Premier League and the money that's on the table, the money that you get for coming up from the Championship, the money that you get for the finishes in the positions outside even of the European spots. It's come to the point where there's so much on the line in this league now financially that nobody wants to sabotage that, to the point where man are scared to lose that. And that's an issue as well, because that's going to affect the football. Because if you're no longer free to play football because of the strain, look at flipping Nottingham Forest and how my man's panicking. Sacking manager after manager, trying to get it right, because he knows he can sack 2-3 managers in one season as long as he stays up.
Yeah, you have to do what you have to do. You have to do what you have to do. 100%. Like it's one of them where, I agree.
That's going to impact the football though. Long term, that's going to impact the football, because looking at that outside of Pep, because obviously I always knew last year that Ernie Slop, he was living off flipping. Klopp's flipping football
kind of team.
Yeah, because we all looked at him and said, right, this guy's come from Dutch football. He's not done nothing amazing over there. He's done well, but nothing amazing. Not enough to just come here and kind of run away with the league, but the way he did. But the reality is, how did
it must be said he's a very good coach.
He's a very good coach, but he was a very good coach. But had he been given a team like United and told to rebuild, or Newcastle, he wouldn't be winning the league. It was off the back of having a team that people forget the last season of Jurgen Klopp, they were in a lot of races until about February, and then they started dropping off. Because remember, they didn't buy no one. Yeah. So they were actually
Guardiola though. Even Pep Guardiola's got more direct, man. I feel like football is changing now ever so slightly, man. I think for me, like I said to you, bro, I look at it, in this day and age now, there's a lot more PMP players. That, the less technical players maybe aren't given an opportunity in this league because of how physical it is. But I think you've got to play to your strengths, bro. And like I said, man, end of the day, it's a result that matters. Whether you think it's sustainable or not, I hear it, bro. I think that's a big, big word now in football. But you have to get your wins, bro. You have to, bro. Nobody cares about you playing this way and that way and playing out from the back. If you get your wins in, nobody's going to complain about you, bro. If anything, you're going to be hated even more because then everyone's going to be like, what's the recipe? How do you do it? You feel me? You think Real Madrid play yesterday? Look at El Clasico yesterday. I thought they deserved to win the game, but that wasn't like Real Madrid of old. They sat back a little bit of Barcelona. They said, you know what? Break us down. And Barcelona couldn't do that. So you have different fights, bro. And I think right now, with Ruben Amorim, he will get to a position where he will then realize, okay, cool. I have to think of another idea now because this might be
no disrespect to anyone, but I knew football was dead when Lamine Yamal was touted as the best player in the world. And I'll be honest with you, because in any other
is a cold player though.
Nah, in any other era, Lamine was standard.
Nah, come on, man. Lamine's special, man.
That's Ryan Giggs. He was standard.
Oh, come on.
I'm telling you, Saeed. That's like, I'm telling you.
He's just having a tough time right now in a minute, but
forget all of that. Man. Let me tell you, listen to this. Listen, his technical ability, I saw so many players that used to have that level of technical ability in the past. So I'm not going to go off his technical ability because he doesn't have a level of technical ability that surpasses like standard players of the past, like Schneider.
Bro, he's got technical ability that I would associate with a lot of players back in the day.
When you look at players like that, of that era and their technical ability, it was out. So then I got to look at his technical ability compound with his numbers. And his numbers weren't that great.
Bro, come on, bro. It's not
so for us to be, even like Rafinha done better than him last season. And no one cared about Rafinha.
Bro, like who you watch football for enjoyment, right? This is a guy that has fulfilled a lot of enjoyment for a lot of people, bro. The skills, the tricks, the way he plays, the way he's
Saeed, that's why I said that's why I said in this era I get it, but that's when I knew that football was dead. Because if I put him in the Schneider era where we had players like Schneider and that, he would have been standard.
I agree. But doesn't take anything away from Rafinha's ability to do it now, bro.
Do you know why I say that? Because players like Schneider and that, because I'm saying players like Schneider who were not able to be the best players in the world in their era. In this era, they would be.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's bad, but when I realized that was the pinnacle of football today, because we forget, if you look at the era that Schneider was inside, there were so many footballers, it was unbelievable. Technical.
I agree.
Like we're talking about like Raul, Guti, too many players.
Yeah, I agree.
Deco, you see Deco. Hey, 1 minute, Si. You see Deco. Deco was absolute madness.
Deco's a baller.
Madness. And he was never tated the best player in the world of his era.
Yeah, I agree. I think for me, like I said, bro, what you see right now, I wouldn't really compare football now to what we had before. It's very, very unfair because I feel like what we had was something special, bro. Right now,
that's why it's finished, though. It's finished, though.
I wouldn't say it's finished. I say that. I think it's evolving into something new.
You know why I say that, though? With all of these stats and all these machines and all of this equipment, they're acting now, as they say, footballs are faster, they're fitter, they're this, they're that. But hold on, you're not better, though. You can say all of these things, but you're still not better. So what does that? Yeah. So what good does that do for you?
No, it could be. I think for me,
I don't know. It's my opinion.
Yeah. Let me get these super chats in there. Big up to Killis says, big up United win 3 in a row, Liverpool 4 in a row, like Big Steve says. Lights were too bright for Chelsea. Say we need a Christmas Eve level cooking. Prayers for Jamaica with the Hurricane Melissa. Yeah, man. Solidarity with the people in Jamaica right now, man. It's devastating what I'm seeing right now over there, man. So, yeah, man. Prayers to the victims, anyone's family who are in Jamaica right now. Big up Jason Hannes says, Sir Jim Ratcliffe saying Amorim will be here for 3 years was a smart thing to say. Listen, I look at it from my point of view is that he doesn't mean what he doesn't mean what he said. He just said it for the sake of saying it, bro. Sometimes I feel like, you know what I mean, good PR is still good PR in it, you feel me? And I feel like what he said there, I don't really buy into it, but it has had a little bit of a positive effect for Amorim. Maybe he's realized, yo, they believe in me. I'm going to still do what I'm going to do. So, listen, it is what it is right now.
Amorim changed it, Saeed. Let's be right. Amorim tweaked his system because he knew it wasn't sustainable. He was going to get the sack.
Yeah.
If he didn't change it, he tweaked it. He tweaked his system. That's the reality of it.
I agree.
Playing like Palace. He's playing like Palace.
The coach was like, I'm not changing, but you did change.
He did. He's playing like Palace.
You had no opinion because the most of the conversation said, yo, you have to change. You must change.
I agree.
He did change, but he's changed like Palace. All this trying to win the second ball. If you see how we're playing, guys, we're definitely playing the way Palace play. I don't know if you lot are watching it.
Bro, you can see. You can see
he's learned.
What we're trying to do.
He's learned. He said to himself, what other teams playing the way that I want to play in the league, and how are they managed to...
Yeah, Musa, you're gone. Yeah, Musa, can you hear us? Yeah,
no,
Musa's gone.
He's gone. No,
where are you guys with Amorim now? Listen, my opinion hasn't changed. Class of 99. I've still kept my stance. For me, there's not enough
enough
data for me to swing to Ruben Amorim in. Saeed is Ruben Amorim in. I'm just where I was. I still don't believe in him, but long-term wise. But right now, I'm going to give him his credit. And I feel like for me, it's a positive feeling right now. Yeah, if you see a happy Saeed, I think United's happy. That's all I'm going to say to you. So let's keep it that way. And if we lose to Forest, like I said to you, I'm not going to be like, I told you so, because it's not the right thing to do. But just keep it going. That's all I want. Keep it going. I predicted top 5. If I was so negative about my United, I wouldn't predict top 5. But I believe in this team, bro. I believe that we've got good quality. And Bumo Cunha has changed my life, bro. Genuinely. Stanley Lamins, Nuruddin. I have to salute you. Nuruddin, man. I'm going to give you your flowers today, bro. I really am. Because you scouted him. You know what I mean? And
to be fair, it was Jarvis.
Yeah, big up Jarvis. Big up the crew. But you know what I'm saying? But all I did say to you, Nuruddin, is that play him now. And I did say, bro, let's put him in there. Because I feel like you got to while you can, because we don't want to be seeing more of Bayende. Come on, bro. Stanley Lamons, honestly, his impact, bro, has been outstanding, bro. He should have saved the free kick. You know what I mean? I think that's fair. But all in all,
100%. He's gonna make mistakes, but he looks calm and composed. Yes, he could have got there. He's not faced that level of quality of Benders. And Danny Welbeck, you have to give his flowers as well. But yes, he made the error, but he also made a world-class save.
Adam Fahimi.
He also made almost a brilliant save where he was going to bend and Onana would let that go. He tipped it around the corner.
Man. He looks so calm. Like I said to you, man.
You see how he collected it when the ball's in the air? Comes
bro. Listen.
I still think he's going to make mistakes because all keepers make mistakes. But for me, I feel so much calm with him in the goal.
Big up to my guy, Andy Sumra. He should have saved, you know why? Because he was central. If he was on either side, I would have been like, yo, you can't.
Let me show something. Let me show them. This is the goal. Yeah, that's the goal. The ball went there. If it was there, then you're not asking him any questions. Yeah, but the goal went in there. So he didn't have that. He was stood here. He just didn't sort his feet out, and that's the thing that he can work on. That's the thing that he can work on. But he should have saved it because the level of his quality should save that goal. Because, like you said, it wasn't far in the corner. It was there. It was more central.
Yeah.
Big up Simply Wrestling. The header, he couldn't do anything about the header.
No, the headers. Xerxes should have flipping got to that, bro.
To be fair, the kid did an incredible skill. Went on that side.
Yeah, he went. Yeah.
By the way, that talent scouting thing is unbelievable.
Yeah. What exactly has he changed? Did he change about his system? For me,
I'll tell you. Can I explain? Let me explain. Right.
You go.
So Manchester United now don't play through. We're not playing through. Every opportunity, were getting the ball long. What he has done is that Manchester United, the 2 number 10s, Mbeumo and Cunha drop in to help out. So we almost play with a box midfield. And then if you see, actually, what's his name? Diego Dalot does some bomb on side. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, no, he stays as inverted, yeah.
He's closed the distances between the players when we got the ball. And actually, we're winning a lot more second balls. We're winning the second balls a lot more. And actually, the way we pressed was a very vertical press, what we did against Brighton. And I even put the tweet out saying, we can't really press them in their box because they'll bop it around us. But they played into our hands and they didn't change till the second half. Yeah. So he's changed 100%. The 10s drop in, right? Manchester United are fighting for the second ball. And you got Lemons where he left foot, right foot, getting rid of the ball. United are not trying to do intricate play out the back because we're not doing that because the press at the moment, the teams who are coming, we're not so good. So he's making shortcuts because really he should be coaching the team to get out and build out in a good way. But he's not doing it. So at the moment, we're playing for second balls. And one thing you notice about the Premier League, teams who are good at winning the second balls back, and then if you got the quality of Mbeumo and Cunha giving them ball up the pitch and Ahmad, then you're going to cause teams problems. Yeah, that's always going to be the way.
I agree. Because even Dilit's kicking the ball out long quickly.
And we're doing a mid-block. We're not doing a low block. We did against...
No, it's a mid-block as well.
It's a mid-block. Yeah. We're doing a mid-block. But the gaps of the mid-block, the mid-block could be like this, but the gap, everything's reduced. So we're squeezing the play. At times, I think we're still giving teams, like they got into our box, I think, Brighton, like 14 times, something like that. So you're asking for problems there. If they got a bit more quality, you're asking for problems.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are still flaws. Let's not get it twisted. There are still flaws, but Manchester United are just getting the W's, and I'm happy about that.
Facts. That's all we want. That's all we want, man. I want to give Dilit his kind of flowers, man. I think for me, you know what I mean? He's been a leader, bro. Like, honestly, bro, I think he's one of the best.
I don't buy the hype, and you know, I'm quite critical about him. But
I think a bit too harsh on him, Lord.
No. I'm just saying to you, Saeed, I'm giving him his flowers. I'm saying to you, I'm not somebody who because I think on the ball he should be a lot better. I'm actually shocked and surprised. A Dutch defender is not that great on the ball. I don't think he's that great on the ball because I always think he doesn't play in front of people. He plays behind them or to them.
Behind them, I know.
He traps them. He traps your own players with the ball. No, you play into the space in front of them. But I actually think he's one of the best box defenders in the Premier League right now.
In the league,
terms of the box, one of the best box defenders because in the box he's in there and he's playing really well. So I may continue.
For me, he's got to go into that Netherlands squad, man. You know what I mean? For the World Cup qualifiers or wherever, like because for me he deserves it. He's playing better than Van Dijk at the minute. You know what I mean? I don't think that should be. You know what I mean? Like he's playing well better than Van Dijk. I think for me.
Van Dijk getting pushed up.
I know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What's that guy? Damsgaard. Boom, get off me. I'm like,
bro, man. Damsgaard, man. Destroyed him, bro.
Saeed, to see United win and then to do the watch alone. Yeah. Your watch alone must have been mad, bro.
Bro, that day was beautiful. Liverpool Chelsea won. Chelsea lost, and then United played, and then it was sensational, bro. What I will say,
the last bit where I was like, come on, Brentford. I'm like,
Brentford, man.
Brentford can't do what they did to us and let Liverpool off the hook.
No, 100%, bro. And fair play to their manager, man.
That referee was a clown, mate. Where did he get us an extra 2 minutes from?
Bro, referee was moving mad, bro. But what I will say, I can't lie to you. I think for me, what I like about is his leadership qualities, man. He's very, very strong in that department. Leadership is amazing. I think we've needed that talking.
He doesn't throw his arms around, but he's talking. He's organizing.
He's always talking, man. So I think we've got our captain next year. Should Bruno Fernandes leave or does leave, I think we've got our future captain. I can't lie to you because boy, what a player, man. And I feel like he needs to get his flowers, man. I just don't think he gets his flowers. I don't think he gets his credit. I think for me, if you're looking at the best centre-backs in the league right now, you know, Saliba, Gabriel, you know what I mean? After that, bro, I'm putting Dilit up there, man, in terms of, like you said, one of the best box defenders in the league, bro. You get me? Because it ain't no Chelsea defender. You know what I mean? It ain't no Liverpool defender right now. You know what I mean? I'll probably say maybe Van de Ven. You know what I mean? He's up there. But I think for me, he's been solid, man. And he has helped that whole back line for me. last 3 games has been quite good. You know what I mean? Him, Shaw, and Yoro, you know what I mean? And Lemons, all that together. Obviously, you got Dallo and whatever play wing back, but just them 3 there has been solid, bro, for me in that department. So that you have to give credit for. And, you know, we still are conceding silly goals, but all in all, you get me? Like, it's been good, man. You got Martinez coming back as well. So, you know, it's one of them ones where I'm quite happy with that, man. I'm quite happy with that, with the back line. And Delete for me has been quality, man. Big up to Killer says Alexandra, Misak, and Virgil van Delegate. Dutch ball frauds should come with a warning label. Boy. Aye, that is cooking. That is cooking its finest, man.
Khalees, cooking. Khalees,
aye, listen, man. We're going to cook all day, man. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, the WhatsApp is quiet. My uncles, some of my cousins, the WhatsApp is
quiet, man.
Saeed.
But they need to go through what we went through,
Saeed,
man. This is what they got to do.
Saeed, all it is like, you know those old school westerns, the cowboy films,
yeah.
Bit of weed, like bit of like rolled up like hay, just
like,
you know what I mean, in the wind.
Yeah,
I'm just like exactly. that. I'm playing and whistling. You know that good, bad, and ugly. I got that on YouTube and I played it. You know when they go.
Yeah, of course, man.
That's all I've got, mate. They're all missing. They're all missing, man.
MIA, bro. Missing in action, man. Let's talk about Kobe Mainoo.
I'm just seeing some madness of the hurricane, man. Yo, love to all my
I know, man. I know.
Love to the Jamaican, man. Bloody hell. We pray for them, man. We pray for them.
Yeah. No, honestly. Solidarity, man, with the people in Jamaica right now. I can't lie. The hurricane the videos I've seen, bro.
Melissa hurricane, category 5.
Yeah.
No joke.
I know. So, yeah, big up to everyone who's in Jamaica right now and stay strong, man. And look after yourselves, man. Let's talk about Kobe Mainoo. Apparently, there's a little bit of a swap deal maybe with him and Andre Santos. But apparently, Man United are looking to block any moves because, obviously, of AFCON. What we're saying, man, he came on the other day and obviously, it's a bit difficult for him because he came on when the game was very, very, you know, I don't know, man, like, he made too many substitutions, the manager, and I felt like it was a wrong time for him to come on, and he didn't look great. But I feel like now people are starting to really not be bothered if he was to be sold. I don't know. I feel like there's a shift. I don't know if it's because we're playing well at the minute and we're winning games, Nuruddin, but at the minute right now, Kobe Mainoo, he clearly isn't where he's meant to be. He's not a 6 in our system. He's not going to be played in the 10. Let's be honest, bro. He don't really fit right now what the manager wants to do, bro. Let's just be totally frank with it. At the minute right now, he's not really contributing to what we need. To put next to Bruno, exactly.
So he's getting petty minutes. Let's be real. He's getting petty minutes. It's called pity minutes, man. It's pity. Yeah. So we can't test him, Saeed. We can't really be honest and think, well, how's Kobe playing, really, genuinely? He got more minutes against Brighton. And obviously, because Casemiro went up, was it 50 or 60th minute, something like that? When did Casemiro go? Was it the 60th minute?
Casemiro,
about an hour.
About that.
So he's got half an hour. He's getting 10 minutes there, 15 minutes there, 20 minutes there sometimes. But Saeed, that's not enough to judge, man. That's not enough to judge. I'm not going to lie. That's not enough to judge a footballer. I actually think this club is too unstable because the manager, 1 minute, couple of weeks, the manager's on the verge of a sack. Now the manager is just on the verge of a new contract. You know, the swings are too... the swings either way, low or high, it's too much. He needs to go somewhere where he can develop his game and work on his game. I always said that, and I stand by that. I really stand by that. I just really hope the people who are around him and advising him know that he needs to go to stable football club. I said he should go to a football club like Bayern Munich, stable.
Oh yeah. Bayern Munich,
not big pressure, not a lot of pressure, but at this moment in time where United fans are like putting a microscope onto his every performance or every petty minutes that he gets, I don't think that's good, because to me, I always say this, to judge a player, to get really good match fitness, go and look it up. Don't believe me. You need at least 4 90 minutes, Saeed.
I agree.
5 90 minutes for you to get to the speed of where you are in the game. And to be fair, Manchester United have changed their system slightly. Now we're playing a lot more. Kobe's good on the ball, can get on the ball. We're playing a lot more. We're not playing to his strength because the coach, is on survival football. You know what I mean? Survival, just getting wins, W's.
He hasn't played now for a month, for a year now. Like, when you say he's played consistent football since Ruben Amorim has been here, like, how many games has he actually played?
No,
you know what I mean?
Really.
Like, starting games, you know what I mean? In terms this,
really,
like, I would say assistant Euros.
He played one game. He's played one game this season. That was the Grimsby. He played a full game.
Yeah. And that was it. Yeah. Like, for me, like I said, we're looking to go get Andre Santos, or apparently United are interested in him. But I'm just like, he's all right, yeah. But it's like, is he any better than Kobe Mainoo? Like, can we not get that from Kobe Mainoo? Is he a bit more mobile? I get it. You know, he might be a little bit more mobile. But
he's more defensive, isn't he? He's more defensive side.
Hey? No, I think for me, he's similar, bro. He's a bit more attacking. He's not really a 6. He's an advanced 8. He's more of a kind of an 8, a Roman 8, bro, if you look at it. So I don't see the point in United going for Santos when you've got
when I watch a Chelsea game, I've just seen him pick up more defensive positions. Maybe it's the way Chelsea play. And he's hustling to get the ball back more than Kobe is. I've not seen him being on the ball and creating stuff like Kobe can do. But for me, I stand by what I said in December. Go to United Real Therapy. The video's there. I did it last December. Was it almost exactly a month to a year, right? A year ago, I said he needs to go because Manchester United's not a stable football club. The fan base don't have the patience. The football club doesn't have the patience. So he needs to go and develop. He needs to be developed. I actually think people are overhyping this. I don't think he's that slow. I don't think he's not quick, no, but he's not that slow. Are you telling me we got Bruno and Casemiro in midfield? What the F are you talking about? He's quicker than both of them.
He's faster. Yeah, in fact, he's faster than both of them, man. What the hell?
What are we on about, people? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, though, what it is, in this game now that we've been playing, it's been a lot of box to box. Our midfield has obviously not been the best and whatnot. The thing is, we've not been playing to his strength, so it looks like Kobe Mainoo looks very, very slow. And he's not the most mobile, I admit that, but at the same time, bro, we see players for not their strength. It's like now, had we played a system where we put that De Ligt and Maguire in the high line, I think they would be exposed a lot more than that you're showing. But because we don't do that, then obviously it's going to be that they look, a lot better. And that's just a fact. Same with Kobe Mainoo. I think right now, even though I do believe it's one of them ones where he's a talented player, right now you can clearly see, bro, he ain't an Amorim player. So I think for me, I'm not going to force it. I don't think it's going to be an outrage from me, but I wish him all the best if he did leave. You get me? Because I know he's a quality player. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? They're not gonna let him leave in January. But at the same time, it's like, if he wants to make that World Cup squad, he has to leave in January. Because I don't think he makes that World Cup squad.
But I genuinely don't think, I think he might not even get in. I don't think he might barely make the squad even if he moves. Because if you go alone, unless you're promised, who are you going to go to unless you're promised that in first team games? Like, you're a starter.
Dortmund maybe.
Yeah. Like maybe you're a starter. Like you're starting every game. And I don't see who can guarantee him that. No football club can really guarantee a lone guy to come in and to play every minute of every game. But for me, I always said this football club's not stable for him. But the United fans who are talking about him being slow and all that, now they're reaching, man. They're reaching. Yeah. They're reaching, man. They're reaching. You are reaching so badly. It's unbelievable. For me, it will be tied to if Amorim was to have a change. I mean, Amorim, the way what he's coming out with, he came out and said, I'm like, is he throwing some liminals at Kobe Mainoo because he's talking about Casemiro. He said Casemiro was last choice. You know, I mean, he was even behind Kobe in the rankings of Manchester United midfielders. He just got on with it.
Yeah,
he buckled down, worked so hard. But I'm like, listen, no, you're playing. Let's be right, Amorim. You're playing all the experienced players. You're playing the senior players because you think they can keep you in the job, and you think I'm not risking it with the young players. That's the facts of the matter. Because 100%. You're on survival mode. You're on survival football, if we're all going to be honest.
Facts.
That's what we see. That's why you're going to the Maguires. That's why you're going to the Casemiros, the Brunos.
Facts.
But for me, the facts are the facts. Even with Manchester United playing a mid-block, teams can get at us. It's just how much quality they've got. We can be sliced and diced and open. You know what I mean? Regardless of what. And for me, I am not believing in no way that Kobe Mainoo's not good enough because he's got quality. There are certain inherent qualities that he has. And I'm always dubious if a coach can't get the best out of him.
Yeah.
Because Kobe's not like out and about. He's not out and about most weekends getting smashed and all that. He's not that guy.
No, 100%. 100% not.
He's actually focused on doing extra training, doing extra strengthening and all of that kind. We know some of the people he's working with. I know one guy he's working with. Like, that's what he's doing, the extras. International breaks, Kobe's doing the extras. He's doing the extras, people. So, at the end of the day, when you say, oh, he's coming for Bruno, then it's going to be more petty minutes for him. And I actually think the England midfield is set now. I really think, and Elliot Anderson.
I think as well. I don't think he gets in.
I think Elliot Anderson, the way.
Elliot Anderson or Wharton, one of the two.
No, I actually think more Elliot Anderson is clear of Wharton and Kobe, I actually think. Elliot Anderson is the guy because of what he offers, the level of intensity. And
the physicality.
What Tuchel wants in that midfield.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's mad.
I think there are more tournaments. He's only young. It's not like he's in his 30s and this is his last tournament.
Yeah.
I just think you can't rush things, man. When getting a team, stabilize yourself, get better, improve your qualities. I just wish, like, if I was him, I'm not gonna lie to you, I will pay Paul Scholes to come in for a couple of hours. Because what's Paul Scholes doing? To come in and
exactly.
to coach for him he can help me with my passing range. You know what I mean? With my passing range, Paul Scholes to come to Carrington. I'll pay him to come in so that I can do the extra hour sessions just to work on the different angles to spread.
That's
that,
true.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
Because that level of knowledge, somebody who played in similar position to you, somebody who was an incredible player for United, tap into that talent. It's like that Victor Gyökeres. Thierry Henry went to Arsenal training ground, show him a couple of things. Paul Scholes, man, needs to go to Kobe.
Come and help him out.
But I think he needs a stable football club side. And that's why I'm saying not Barcelona, not Real Madrid, not Paris. Place like, to me, when I think of Kobe, I think Bayern Munich. Those Germans it's a transitional game. He can carry the ball.
Germany would be a shout. Yeah, you're right. Germany would be a shout. Big up Jason, I would sell Kobe Mainoo, go and get and let him develop, but have a buyback clause. Yeah, I agree. In the aspect of maybe, you know what I mean, put that buyback clause on him. You know what I'm saying to you? Whether he would come back or not, I don't know. But it is a bit of a sad, it's a shame, but what can you do, man? You know what I'm saying? That you're not going to everyone's not going to make it at United, man, unfortunately. But I hope it's not the end of Kobe Mainoo. I hope there is still a future for him. I still think he's one of our best midfielders on the ball. But you can't really change the reality, bro. And right now, you know, Casemiro's playing in the form of his life. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, but he is in the form of his, you know, since that first season. He's been playing well. Bruno's a staple in there. I did see something about Ugarte being moved on in the January transfer window. Apparently, Galatasaray are interested in Ugarte.
I'm not seeing that. Saeed, I've just literally recorded a video the other day, and so after the show, I'm putting it out. As soon as we end, I'm putting it out. And it basically says breaking news: no midfielders in January.
Well, we have to get a midfielder in January. It's a must.
Saeed, it's not happening. Saeed, it's not happening. I'm telling you.
We've got to. I don't know. And the thing is, though, Nuruddin, yeah, I think for me, though, I said it on
Manchester United. Saeed, I've been told somebody who I trust. United are not looking to sign anybody in January. If there is something that's an injury, there might be a loan option. But United are not.
Conor Gallagher. Would you take Conor Gallagher on loan? That might be the best we got in January, to be honest with you. Conor Gallagher on loan.
He's not great on the ball, is he, to be honest with you?
He's one of them where he'll just cover the ground. He just eats grass in it. So it's like he's a midfield version of Mason Mount, bro. So he'd basically win tackles and just keep it, you know what I mean? Like ticking in midfield, bro. Not an amazing passer on the ball. Fair,
if he's good at, I need to know somebody to look up the stats.
He has got legs. He has got legs in terms of like.
No, listen, I know that side, but it's second balls. If he's because that's what we're playing now. We're playing second ball FC. That's what we are, mate. The new tactics, Manchester United playing for second ball. So if he's good at second balls, if it's to me, the guy that I want is Baleba. I still want Baleba, but
Baleba was bad, bro, man. Why do you want Baleba, man?
Saeed, the kid is being affected. You can see that. And players.
He's begging it. You don't feel like this whole begging for Man United is a bit.
Saeed, it's not. Saeed, it's
not.
Can't
lie, bro, man. He's
certain
begging
people have their dream side. Certain people love Manchester United.
Bro, I hear it, yeah, but bro, don't beg it.
Cunha came to Manchester United because he's a United fan. He's a United fan.
Cunha tell us United fan, but bro, like, don't do this whole like, you know what I mean, like begging and that, bro. Like, I just relax a little bit, man. Take a touch. If we'll come for you, we'll come for you, bro. Like, just, you know what I mean? But, like, don't let Man United distract you from what we bought you for.
Well, that's what they've done.
That's all I want to say. Like, don't let United distract you from what we bought you for. Keep doing what you're doing. Because the more you keep doing this, the more we actually don't want you to come anymore. Like, I always said it, for me, Wharton is head and shoulders above.
I think Manchester United do not play, Amorim does not play football that suits Wharton.
What do you mean you don't suit Wharton, bro? Midfielder's a midfielder. What are you talking about, bro?
Saeed, I'm telling you. Saeed, honestly, I need to explain this to you. I genuinely want to explain to you. The way what happened, Wharton plays in midfield and they play through him.
This, by the way, big up breaking news. Man United are closing tomorrow in Elliot Anderson. Newcastle will ask for a transfer fee of 100 million. Yo, listen, they ain't getting that, bro. You know what I'm saying to you? So, listen, Plettingol is just messing around right now. I wouldn't listen to Plettingol.
No, he's having a laugh. He's having a laugh.
He's a
anyway,
top
sorry, but I'm just trying to say to you, the way Amorim sees his midfield, the two people that actually will suit it, what he wants to do in midfield is Baleba and Anderson, Elliot Anderson. Wharton is not that type. He's not going to. If you look at the way Manchester United play, he's not that type of guy that picks up, because we don't have a guy who picks up the ball from the centre half. That's to them.
I hear that, but still, though,
that guy. He's not that guy.
Qualities to
no. Saeed, he's a beautiful footballer. Aesthetically, so beautiful on the ball. He's doing bits against Arsenal actually, but he's not. I am telling you.
The other thing
Amorim wants more competitive, physical guys. He wants more.
Physical, fair enough. Guys. I think, but does that make it right? Does that make it right?
No, it doesn't make it right. No, I rate him. Like I said to you, I rate him. But what we're talking about, Saeed, we're just talking about what Saeed. We're talking about what Amorim's doing now. Same thing about Kobe. Wharton won't get into the system because he can't. What Amorim's asking him to do, he won't be able to do it. Go ahead, Musa.
That Stiller is better than Wharton, mate. That Stiller is better than Wharton. All this Wharton.
How many games you watched of Stiller?
I watched enough. How many games? I've watched as much games of Stiller as I have of Wharton. I'll tell you that for free. That Wharton hype. You see, like Crystal Palace went like 8-10 games last season without Wharton, and they were winning them all. People, they're going on like it's some. If he don't play, they're in trouble. Wharton's so special to their system. Wharton's not. Don't get gassed. I keep on telling you guys, you see Wharton, Anderson, and you get £80 million, and I'll go onto the continent and I'll get you a player just like every single one of them, and I'll spend about 80 million on all of them. They're not that big.
No, but the thing is, though, I look at Wharton, and I feel like for me, this is a United midfielder, bro. This is probably the best United midfielder we could get since Michael Carrick, bro. Like, this guy's passing range, his passing ability, his calmness under pressure, bro. Like, his ability to see things and his vision, bro, is absolutely top tier, bro. And I think United need that right now. We need that sort of midfielder. We've had these combating midfielders. We've had players that have come in and they look like they're going to do something, but really and truly, they're very, very flattered to deceive. United need to get midfielder like Wharton, because if we don't, there may not be a midfielder like him in the market. I really don't, bro.
You know why I think Wharton will struggle at Man United? Because for me, Wharton is similar to Kobe Mainoo. And this is what, let me tell you this. Why?
Not really.
Let me tell you, not because of how they play the game, just because of, it's because, not because they're similar in how they play football, just because they're similar in their mentality. No matter what team you put Wharton in, he's going to play his type of football, similar to what Pogba used to do, similar to those type of players who they believe in their ability. Like, you can't force Kobe Mainoo to rush a pass or to rush a tackle, because he's confident in his level of football and his ability. And Wharton's exactly the same. And those players, when they come to Man United, if you don't build a proper team around them, they'll struggle. Because you see, let me mark my words. See Kobe Mainoo, yeah? If Kobe Mainoo was at Brighton or Crystal Palace, he'll be one of the names we're talking about bringing him in. We'll be talking about him. 20 years old, Kobe Mainoo, that we saw break. Yeah, the same player we saw break into.
Yeah, we played Morton and Mainoo both together. That would be sensational. But that could only happen, though.
But you see the player that broke into the Eric Ten Hag team and then broke into the England team and was paired up with Declan Rice. Nobody else can get in there. Kobe was the fit. That player playing for Palace or Brighton, we're talking about 80 to 90 million. Man United trying to buy him. But guess what? When Man United have that player, and because he's so young, we got a manager that Noureddin was saying that's gone for experience over young talent. Even Euro at 20 years old is doing some crazy stuff. But he's lucky to be playing right now. He's lucky because the manager is itching to bench this kid. He's itching.
Maguire is a starter right now. I can't lie. Maguire is a starter right now.
He's itching, and that's my point. Yeah. So having players like Walton, Kobe, Euro.
What I will say though is, I think for me, like, you just can't pass up on a player like Walton. That's all I would say, guys. Like, you look at a player like Walton, still that German league tax, bro, is heavy, bro. I'm not looking to go there right now, bro. We gotta be careful. I'm not gonna lie to you.
See Stiller. I've seen Stiller. Tell him. Listen to this. I'm gonna tell you for free, Saeed. I'm gonna tell you for free. Stiller has something that Walton has. You can't fool. I've seen enough of Stiller to know you can't force him to pass, like to rush a pass or rush a tackle. He's very astute and very comfortable in his ability as a footballer. And those type of footballers are hard to get. I agree with everything that you've said about Walton. I actually rate him as a footballer, and I think that he's heavy. The sad thing I think about Walton is that yet again, Man United have not produced a player of that talent, nor have we spotted him when he's in the Championship, and then we have to go and spend the 70, 80 million. That's the calamity.
He was offered to United. United said no.
When it was at
Blackburn.
That's the
calamity.
When it was at Blackburn.
Yeah, that's the calamity.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the calamity.
I used to watch him at Blackburn, but like I said, it's one of them.
My word, if Man United go in for Stiller in a January transfer window and pay around £40 million for him, you will forget Walton very quickly. You'll forget him very quickly.
And then when we find out it's not all that. Yeah, what are we gonna say then?
No, the way say there's ability and there's been all that. That's the problem. Like if Walton came into Man United now, and struggled, and I've seen Walton struggle for Palace. Let's not forget these are young players we're dealing with, Saeed. You know, I've seen him have games where he struggled. If Walton comes in at Man United and struggles, we're going to be laughed at. But you can't laugh at him because he's a young player.
I agree. Let me just get some chat. Are you still interested in Baleba? I see red flags from him. And German league hype, I don't trust any player from that league. Listen, Baleba right now is there's confidence, but then there's outright, like, I see some bad stuff on the weekend. That's not down to confidence, bro. That is just down to really.
Anyone that says they're not on Baleba side, they never really like the player. Because if you look at the level, the level that he played at last year was not fluke. He's not a fluke. Let me show you something. He's not a fluke.
The price has changed.
He's not 100 million. He's not 100 million, but he's not a winger. He's not a winger who can have a fluky season, running past a couple people and get his numbers up. He's a player that's in the middle of the park that dictates how the game is won and lost. And when you have a season like he did last year, dictating how the game was won and lost at Brighton, that's not fluke talent. Whatever's happening to him, it could be mental. I ain't got a clue. I get it. But there's no way I'm going to see the level of football that kid put up last year.
Coming it up, most of them. You're cracking badly. Yeah, coming it up. Honestly, when I look at it here, and I look at the league, bro, like, I don't know, but I just prefer controllers, man. That's why Scholes is one of my, you know what I mean, one of my favorite Man United players. I prefer controllers. With Baleba, I don't think he's even going to solve our problems, Noureddin. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. He caused Ayari a lot of problems, bro, because they got for once here. We outnumbered them in that midfield, Noureddin. We actually outnumbered them in that midfield. we're actually causing them problems.
Yeah, because of that, Saeed, because of that, of our of the tactics we play. We play
Yeah, bro.
Midfield. We're playing a box midfield, so not all teams are playing like that. But at the end of the day, young players forms infatuates. So sometimes they're on form, next minute they dip, and it's natural. It's very natural for me what Balaba's going through. But do I believe in a player as Balaba? I think he is an incredible player.
Yeah,
I think the physicality, the pick of pass, the way that he can drive, he 100% fits in the way that Amorim wants to play, because you need people who can pick up the ball and actually break lines. And to me, like that, the touch of Paul Ince did that for amazing ball carrier. He is a brilliant ball carrier, and he can also put a foot in on the other way when you're struggling. But at the end of the day, for me, I just think modern football fans, especially the FIFA generation, a player cannot be off form. Like, he can't lose form. Players lose form. Yeah. Players lose form, and then they find it. But to me, quality is permanent. You know, form is temporary. Quality is permanent.
Quality is permanent. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Big up to Java, by the way. Tactical Devils. Big up.
Yeah, big up to him. Big up to him, man. Like I said, I think for me, midfielder, what I would say, though, is I wouldn't want to buy a midfielder, for the sake of buying a midfielder. So when Musa's saying, let's go get Stiller, I would rather wait until the summer and say, right,
don't you rate him though, side? I rate him highly.
I haven't watched him enough, so I can't rate a player if I haven't watched him enough. I can't lie to you.
From what I've seen from the player and the money that they're talking about, the 38-40 million pound for the level of player, he's a very good player. And he's a player that also who's breaking into the German national team. And I think he's playing at a high level, and his left foot is very nice. For me, I just feel like money and quality of player is what makes sense to me. I look at players like now when people are talking about Anderson and Walton. If Man United went and got Anderson and Walton together, it'll be the biggest mistake we've made in a long time. Because by the end of the year, we'll be talking about physicality. We got these guys are not physical enough. They're not engines. They can't do this. They can't do that. My word, forget what you think. We need a Caicedo. We need what's the name? Romero. What's the other one? Lavia. We need a Lavia. We need a Balaba. He needs to just get his act together. We need the other one that's Kamara, the one that's at Monaco with Pogba. We need one of those type of players. And yes, we need a Walton next to him. United need two midfielders. We need two midfielders, but we don't need two midfielders that do the same thing. And for me, if it's Anderson or Walton, I go with Walton every day of the week.
Yeah,
I'll go with Walton. But I tell you for free,
we're gonna wait and see what United do in that area, man. But they are gonna block the move. Like I said, Xerxes is gonna stay because we are losing them from AFCON, isn't it? And Mbumo and Amad Diallo, bro. We need to build as much points as we can possible before them to leave. Because boy, once they leave, you see that right hand side, bro. It's gonna be absolutely non-existent, bro. I don't think I'm ready for it, you know. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm ready for that right hand side.
It'll be 3 games at the most. 3 games. A squad.
Brother, it's 3 big games, bro. It's Villa away. Yeah. It's it could be Man City if they both go to the finals or semi-finals or at least in that area. And what else is there? Leeds away. Is that a tough ground already? You know about Leeds away. And I think it's Wolves at home. These are not, let's say, like, they're not easy games, bro. Like,
Villa and Leeds away, that's tough games.
Bro, you know what it is, man, then? When you're doing well, you start looking at some games like, we should be able to pick up 3 points. When you haven't won, every game starts looking tricky. You start saying, hold on, where we getting points from? So forget all of that. Right now,
I will bring in Lacey, you know.
Share Lacey, oh.
I'll bring in Lacey.
That's a shout, you know. Share Lacey.
On that left-hand side.
Gracia's back, man.
It'll be difficult, man. 2 years, no football. A year and a bit, no football. You know what I mean? And the guy's been through it. He's been put in the bomb squad for no reason. You know what I mean? It's like imagine going into prison, for like 20, 30 years and then realizing you never did the crime, bro. It's peak, you know, like it's you must what did I do, man? What did I do? But like I said, I don't know whether he'll ever be the same. But you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones where you get me. It's a madness. I can't lie. It's a madness. It's a madness.
I think Malacia, I don't know, but I just feel like one of the things I've wanted to see Amorim do I wanted to see him play Dorgu right wing back and Ahmad on the left. I just want to see Ahmad's potential of actually, because on the left, I don't know. When I saw Dorgu on the right last season, I felt because he was cutting in, and example, you see the ball that Ahmad gave Mbumo to score that goal against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Dorgu has the capability of doing that ball when he's on the right, and he's done it before a few times when playing on the right. Whereas on the left, I don't think he's clever enough to be able to do what the old school wingers used to do, is go round a player and beat him. And I watched Ahmad playing on the left for Ivory Coast for the AFCON, and he was playing very good. He knows how to beat a player. So I want to see Ahmad there, because I just feel like you need more creativity and more of a better know-how in terms of the final third when playing on the left and going on the outside than you do when you're on the right cutting in. And I just want to see the manager mix it up, because I think if we saw Ahmad, I don't want Ahmad anywhere near the wing-back positions. But if we have to, I feel like he can do more of what that player does at PSG. What's his name?
Who?
PSG's wing-back or left-back.
Oh, you're talking about Nuno Mendes and
Nuno Mendes, yes. I think Ahmad has the ability to do what he does, beat players, score goals, assist from the left.
He's saying like Nuno Mendes is our Amad Diallo then?
Nah, I don't think Amad Diallo is better than that. I just think Ahmad has the ability, because Nuno Mendes is quite good actually chipping in on goals and beating the player. I just feel like Dorgu, whenever you watch him, he gets into great positions.
Yeah, I know, man. I think, you know what it is with Dorgu? I've always said, listen, when we first signed him, I did say, buy another left back alongside him. I don't know if Nordin, you were there that time, but I did say get two fullbacks, because I just feel like for me with Nuno Mendes, you are going to be like with Dorgu. He isn't there, man. He's 21. He just turned 21, I think, today or something like that. Like, bro, he's still young, man. Like, he's got so much learning to do, so much development to do. Like, he's still young, bro. I still think we need another left wing back in the summer. Whether we go get one, I don't know. But man, he when he came on, bro, look, I felt sorry for him, because he came into a very, very disruptive environment where we were all over the place. He was all over the place. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think for me, that's a position we need to look at in the summer. Left wing back. Whether we get one, I'm not sure. Whether there's one out there that you lot can think of, I'm not sure. But
if we go to a back four, he's safe. But as long as we play this situation, this system, then he's in trouble. If we go to a back four, because there's one thing that I said at the start of the season was that, can Amorim scam his way to the top 4, top 5, and then we get a new manager in? But you've said, Saeed, that if he gets that, he's not getting sacked.
No. I think right now he's safe until the rest of the season. I don't think he's getting sacked, guys. I don't think there's anything from me to suggest he's getting sacked. That's why for me, let's crack on. Let's see what happens.
No, but you think even if he gets top 4 playing unsustainable football, they won't look at it as.
But the thing is, you're saying that from a fan. These guys are just businessmen, bro. They're thinking, yo, did you get your target this season? Top 5. Cool. Say no more. Here's your little bonus. Champions League football. We're cooking. Nuruddin, you know what I mean, is saying, that money's coming through. So I don't think they care about good football. They care about wins. And they don't. This idea of sustainability and how we're playing and style, bro, that's not what this club is about, bro. This club is, financially, we need to make top 5. Can you get us into Europe? Can you get us into Conference League? We're happy with that. We're good. So that's how they're looking at it right now. I can't lie to you. So, for me, that's why I believe the manager won't be sacked this season, no matter what.
100% what you said.
No matter what. That's why I've kind of
quickly, I never got to touch on the Kobe thing. Oh, you see, with Kobe, because Amorim, can we hold him to his word when he said that Kobe and Bruno are fighting for the same position? And if Bruno leaves, Kobe basically walks into the team in Bruno's position. Do we hold him to that, or do you think that's just waffle?
No, I think it was waffle at the time, because he played Bruno alongside Kobe the other day. So
he just said he sees Kobe as Bruno's long-term successor.
No, so they wouldn't be. Bro, you know what it is with Amorim? When you're watching these press conferences here, don't take everything that he says as like You know what I mean? Gospel, bro. He's only saying things because he's a good talker, bro. He's a good talker. He knows how to kind of get himself out of things. Why? So I just think for me, it's one of them ones where he's saying it for the sake of saying it. So therefore, right now, at this current stage, right now, he's just saying, you know what, back off. Now there's no Kobe Mainoo talk. Have you noticed? Now there's no Kobe Mainoo talk. He's not had to say anything about Kobe Mainoo. So now you can go back
you know why?
You know, do what he needs to do.
Because if Kobe is if Kobe has the support of the club and the manager tells him, look, we're not buying a player to replace Bruno, you are the replacement. At 20 years old, I tell Kobe, get the minutes you can get, carry on working on your game, and wait to take that position because he's only 20 years old. But if there's any hint of it's rubbish and he's just making it up, then I get it. But when I look at football and where football is, and I think if you look at Garnacho and you look at some of the people that's left the club, I don't think Kobe should be quick to leg it because it's not always sweet on the other side. As bad as it is, as long as he stays at Man United, he's still kind of in that bracket of the untouchables of someone who's come through the academy and someone who's really loved. Like, he will never find support again that he's got here. You'll never find that. Anywhere else you go, you're going to be an outsider coming in to earn your name. Like, here, there's a level of protection that he doesn't have anywhere else. And I feel like it will be misguided advice to rush a 20-year-old who's getting minutes, you know. It's not easy to get minutes at Man. Like, we can say what we want, but he is actually getting minutes at Man United at 20 years old. And he was getting minutes before that. And I think the problem he finds is that he was up for the golden boy, best young players in the world, playing regular football. And now he finds himself scrapping for minutes and time. But I think there is something in looking at players like Casemiro, who've won everything in world football and had a manager come in, you know, nearly the same age as him, talking nonsense about.
Look at Sancho now. You know, he's right now struggling, and you know, I mean, I think things in life, like I said to you, bro, we want it to be the perfect situation, but bro, like, things just don't happen, bro. And for me, it doesn't have to be. You know, one thing about United fans is that sometimes we have to understand that it doesn't have to always be at United where someone flourishes in their career. It can be at another club. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't always have to be United, the perfect story. You know, like Shea Lacey, talented. He might not make it at United, but he might make it elsewhere. So this idea of like the perfect story, if Kobe is going to be here successful, then he'll work hard and then he may find his way back in. He may find a fortunate route into Man United. But as of right now, it is what it is, man. You get me? So I don't know, man. I don't know. But right now, man.
Isn't that one of the problems, though? Isn't that one of the problems that Man United keep on giving away their talented players and then go and spend a fortune on other clubs' talented players? Like, when's the time gonna come? When's the time gonna come? Because listen, I don't think there's a better number 9 right now in world football than Mason Greenwood.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, but the thing is, I hear you. But the problem is,
we know his situation. We know his situation and all of that. But what I say, and the reason I say is this: if Lamine Yamal is in my man's situation, he's not leaving Barcelona.
What, Lamine Yamal?
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, though, in Spain, they would view it differently, innit? Like, we don't know what happens in Spain, innit? Like, we're in England,
I'm just saying. Man United, you know what it is? No, what I'm going to say, the only reason I'm going to say is this. Man United was tricked out of their position. I mark my words, Saeed. Every major club in world football, whether it's Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus, AC, Man United was the only club. And you know why we were tricked out of our position? Even if it was like a Crystal Palace or a Bournemouth or Leicester, we have too much media attention at our club.
But United didn't deal with it well, though, Musa. The problem with what happened with Mason Greenwood, United allowed the public or us in general to make a decision.
Yes.
They didn't really deal with it.
They didn't make a footballing decision. They didn't. Yeah, they didn't make a footballing decision. Nor did they make a proper decision. But that's just one player. Even players like Paul Pogba, and how he left Man United.
This one here, that one.
Alvaro Fernandez. Fernandez. There's a lot of players. I just feel like players like, example, Scott McTominay, who done well at United, and some people wanted him, even though some of us didn't. Him going away to become the player that he is now at Napoli, I get that, and I applaud him. But there's players like Kobe Mainoo who are generational talents within their year, within the football structure at Man United.
Yeah.
Players like that don't just come and go.
Yeah.
They don't just come and go, Saeed.
At the end of the day, the one with the Greenwood thing, him and his partner had to come and explain what the video, what the things were about. They were never going to do that, so he could never stay at Manchester United. The thing about McTominay is that McTominay was used in a way that as a double pivot 6 or 8, and he's not that. He's more of a number 10 goal scorer, crashes the box. Manchester United never. So we're happy for him that he's doing what he's doing and living his life and winning games for Napoli. We're happy. Yeah. I agree to a certain extent, but I also believe that Manchester United have not been a stable football club to be able to get the best out of their own homegrown talents. They haven't, because the spotlight's too big and there's too much pressure. You got now fans inventing stuff. Moves are saying Kobe's slow. Kobe's faster than Bruno and flipping Casemiro.
Facts.
Bruno might have more stamina. Bruno might have more stamina, but he ain't quick. He's not as quick as Kobe. I'm sorry. Forget it.
He's not, man.
Let's see if United can keep on the momentum in it. We have to wait and see. You know what I mean? Forest is up next, and then we have
Mr. Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyche, you get me? I can't lie. That game there is the one I'm looking for. I think we're going to beat Tottenham. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I don't think Tottenham have been all that. I think for me...
Home or away? Where is it? Home or away?
They're at home. Yeah.
Their home form's not been great.
Their home, that's what I'm saying to you.
Their away record
I'll be there.
To be fair,
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Away from home, they know what they're doing, man.
Yeah, they're away from home, but at home, bro. That's what I'm saying. Sean Dyche is the one where I'm like, why? Because I just don't know. He's been speaking about us on the overlap. He's been speaking about Ruben Amorim. He's been saying that I could get that job and I could win games. So there's a little bit in between there. But I think for me, right now, it's positive. It's good. And like I said, for me, let's just keep winning, bro. That's a good feeling right now. Like, we haven't had to argue. We haven't had to do a madness. Like, a winning feeling is very, very good at the minute, bro. We're good. We're in a good space. Yeah, if Lauren is giddy and he's doing a madness,
Listen, I'm giddy that Manchester United won a game. I'm sorry. What do you want to be depressed when you Manchester United win games?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not seeing these wins for a long time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to be depressed.
My man's too.
I took a year of depression, man.
My man's 2 wins away from a trim. We need to get him his trim.
2 wins, bro. You get me? Imagine he went to like a bro. I'm telling you, like, for me, yeah. You know what I like about him, yeah. It's that the fact that like it's been a year of like constant reminder, bro. You know what I mean? Constant reminder, yo. What are you saying? What are you saying? But now it's finally gonna get extreme, man. Hopefully, but it's 2 wins though. That's what I got to remember. It's not a draw. It's 2 wins. So let's see, man. Guys, I don't think we're even on 500 likes. You know, it's quite sad, man. But
I don't know what's going on, man. I swear to God, it's the YouTube done something, or is it just people not doing?
Yeah, YouTube's always doing something, man. They always algorithms changing right now, man. So yeah, you lot hit the like button, man. You get me? Like, we need to see them likes go up and support the channel. You get me? Big up to everyone who's locked in. Lauren's got a video coming out as well. You get me? And yeah, man, make sure again solidarity.
They need to go straight to the channel now, sorry. Send them to the channel.
Yeah, solidarity work and the people in Jamaica. And also the young man.
In Jamaica, man.
And also the young man. And condolences to the young man that lost his life in that car accident. By,
man. Honestly, bro. Sad.
That was shocking.
He was a student from Nepal. You feel me? Student from Nepal. And man, it's sad, man, what's happened to him. You know, and it's very, very sad. I can't lie to you, bro.
Trust me,
heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking. If you're going out partying, man, go and get an Uber home, man. What are we doing?
Yeah, big message, man. Like I said,
easy, man.
It's one of them ones where you don't think probably in the moment in it, but the main thing is everyone just needs to send their wishes to the family. Respect the family. Man, I understand it. Gets his high profile celebrity.
Everyone it's about the life, man. No life.
I know.
No life is more precious than the.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't care if you're famous or not famous, man. But I love my heart breaks,
especially when
but at the end, my heart breaks more for the family of.
I know Gets as well, man. I know Gets from a long time back, like personally. But like whenever you go abroad to study as well, you know that individual's kind of going to make it for the family. Going abroad to study is a big thing. You know, you send your child abroad to study, get the education. It's always a big thing. And when someone makes a move like that, it's also a bold move because you're trying to get that education, come back and support your family. So. And Nepal's not had it easy themselves, you know. I think the government got overthrown.
They've had natural disasters as well. You know what I mean? All sorts of different things. Yeah.
So condolences, man.
We pray for him, man. We pray. May Allah.
Yeah, that's it,
Allah,
man.
we pray for him, man. That's all you can do. Those who belong to God go back to God, bro. Sometimes,
absolutely.
But love to get as well. I can only make it traumatic. I don't think anybody wanted to kill anybody, but
it's an accident. Accidents is. Any accident that you commit and someone loses their life is one of the most tragic things that can happen. You know, an accident. It can happen, you know. Someone, you could just like, I don't know, you could be an electrician just working at someone's house, you do something wrong and you cause people to die. Like, no one means to do anything. So these type of accidents are always traumatic because both people lose out. The person that's lost their life and then the person that's got a family having to explain it. Because Getz has got kids. He's having to explain to his kids as well, so it's hard, man. But
Stuart Pearce's son as well, man. The tractor accident. He passed away, man. It's Stuart Pearce's son as well in a tractor. Tractor accident. Yeah, last week.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, man. So
condolences,
man. Condolences to everyone, and man, stay safe out there, man. You get me? And big up to Jason. They will have to let Amorim leave or give him a new contract. There you go. Big up to you. Make sure you check out Nuri's video, people. The links in the chat. Yeah, free Palestine always. Even though they say there's a ceasefire.
No, there's no ceasefire. They're killing them. They're killing them every day, man.
I know, man. I know. So man. Big up to everyone who's locked in, and I'll see you tomorrow with Tyrone. Other than that, peace out. And big game. Mandatory. Apparently, Musa Faz is on to us. Apparently, so make sure Wednesday you're ready with a bally or something because he's apparently ready to cook everyone. But what I'm gonna do this week, I'm gonna get some receipts of him last year not back in Ten Hag. So he thinks he's speed. So I'm gonna get some receipts. Don't worry, Musa.
Put the edits together.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the edits together, man, because this fans thinks he's been backing managers. Well, we'll see what happened last year, innit? But anyway, take care.
I was planning to. Last hour, definitely jumping on the last hour, Jarvis. I'll see you there.
There you go. People, love.